If President-elect Biden is calling for the distribution of vaccines knowing that there would not be a second dose available, that decision is without science or data and is contrary to the FDA's approved label, Operation Warp Speed spokesman Michael Pratt said Friday in light of Biden's announcement. If President-elect Biden is suggesting that the maximum number of doses should be made available, consistent with ensuring that a second dose of vaccine will be there when the patient shows up, then that is already happening. The new plan would also change guidelines to allow vaccinations immediately for anyone 65 and older and would help states set up mass vaccination sites should they request assistance. Appearing on ABC's Good Morning America Tuesday morning, Azar downplayed the significance of the shift, calling it just a staging, moving to the next phase on the vaccine program. Last week, two top officials from the FDA said anyone who receives the reserved vaccines needs both doses, dismissing the idea of stretching the supply by allowing just one dose or cutting doses in half. We have been following the discussions and news reports about reducing the number of doses, extending the length of time between doses, changing the dose, or mixing and matching vaccines in order to immunize more people against COVID-19. FDA Commissioner Dr. Stephen Hahn and Dr. Peter Marks, who heads FDA's vaccine division, said in a statement at the time. Nearly 9 million people have received their first doses of vaccine and nearly 25.5 million doses of vaccine have now been distributed, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention said Monday. The first of the changes is to stop holding second doses of vaccine in reserve, and instead ship more doses to states right away. We now believe that our manufacturing is predictable enough that we can ensure second doses are available for people from ongoing production, so everything is now available to our states and our health care providers. The change in releasing more second doses of vaccine preempts a policy change the Biden team announced last week. As of Monday at 9 a.m., more than 25.4 million doses had been distributed across the U.S., but just over 8.9 million shots of Pfizer or Moderna's two-dose vaccines have been administered, according to data compiled by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.